Hey everyone, Ipsy here. Today I am going to show you how to read a crochet pattern. So most crochet patterns that you get will look something like this, okay? It'll have a title here at the top. It'll have a materials list, a list of abbreviations, which is super important, and then it'll have your pattern. Most of the time it'll have either numbers at the beginning for rounds or rows. It just really depends on the pattern. So I wanted to start at the top. Okay, so it has materials. Now, sometimes if this is a clothing item, then these things are pretty important, like your hook size. This one says or preferred size. So it really just depends on what you're doing. In this section, a lot of times too, if it does matter your hook size, it will say something about the gauge, either beside it or in the same area. The next part is your abbreviations. This is very important because when we learn, we are told chain stitch or slip stitch or single crochet. We're not told these abbreviations. Most of the time in patterns, I don't know necessarily if it's to save space or just because it's easier to write, we use abbreviations. So CH will always mean chain. SL space ST will always mean slip stitch. SC will always mean single crochet. HDC will always be half double crochet. DC will always be double crochet, and TR will always be treble crochet. There are some others, like a bobble stitch will be BO usually. So just make sure you check that abbreviation section before you start if it's not something of the, or not one of these typical ones that you always see. And then you'll have the pattern. So this pattern is for a crocheted flower. So at the beginning, you're making a magic ring or you're chaining 4, and then you're joining with a slip stitch if you're chaining 4. So you have the CH and you have the SLST. And then the next round, you have chain 1 and then work 10 single crochets into that ring and join with the slip stitch. So it's pretty easy. Oh, this is also very important. So if it's got brackets, or sometimes it'll have these little the curved ones, not the actual brackety ones. So it says chain 2, 1 half double crochet, 2 double crochet, 1 half double crochet, 1 single crochet, all in the same stitch. Okay, so that always means it's together in some way or the other. So this means it's all in the same stitch. Then you're slip stitching into the next stitch, and then you're repeating this, what's inside that bracket, 5 times. So, well, the inside the bracket and then the slip stitching at the end. So, yeah, make sure to pay attention to those brackets as well. Sometimes it will have the brackets, the things inside the brackets, and then 5 times or whatever, depending. But so if they didn't want us to chain 2 every single petal, they would have left that out of that bracket. So that's pretty much it. That is the basic parts of it. And yeah, sometimes your pattern will look a little different. It'll have bullet points instead of round numbers or just numbers or whatever. It just depends on who makes it and all that kind of stuff. If you have any questions, please comment down below and I will try my best to answer them either in the comment section or in another video if it's an important enough question that I just left out of this video or something. But please be sure to let me know if you have questions, because I know this can be kind of tricky. If you guys liked today's video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and tell your friends. I hope to see you all soon. Bye.